People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. We need more transparency. And when you talk about transparency in terms of figures, you show it, you elucidate it. Figures are not 1 + 1 is 2. It's not something you say it's just 2 because of. Tell us how we arrived at it and we'll believe. And when we talk about subsidy, I've continuously said, if we are removing subsidy, what are we replacing it with? Where are we applying that subsidy we removed to? So if you say to me, I've removed subsidy, I'm going to use it to build this number of classrooms to be able to pull out of school children into school so we can verify and follow and track those schools. We have issue in health, primary health care, especially issue of infant mortality. Removal of resource subsidy will enable. People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. We need more transparency. And when you talk about transparency in terms of figures, you show it, you elucidate it. Figures are not 1 + 1 is 2. It's not something you say it's just 2 because of. Tell us how we arrived at it and we'll believe. And when we talk about subsidy, I've continuously said, if we are removing subsidy, what are we replacing it with? Where are we applying that subsidy we removed to? So if you say to me, I've removed subsidy, I'm going to use it to build this number of classrooms to be able to pull out of school children into school so we can verify and follow and track those schools. We have issue in health, primary health care, especially issue of infant mortality. Removal of resource subsidy will enable us to build this number of primary health cares in different, so that we can measure it. So you don't remove something without saying what is replaced and where are we moving our money to. Or it's helping us to manage our debts. This is it. This is. But here we have fuel subsidy removed, the debt is increasing, and we're not seeing anything. We have to continue our journey on democracy. It's government of the people, for the people, and by the people. However, we need to tweak it where we have some level of parliamentary system in it, like it's in South Africa. So we need to deal with issue of more scrutiny in our expenditure, in our borrowing, in efforts to be able to ensure that our scarce resources is prioritized to areas of urgent need for development, from security, food, all those areas, education. I'm not preoccupied about 2027 election. I'm preoccupied by Nigerians eating today and having a better life. I've said it before, my politics is not about the election. I am not desperate to be president, and I don't want to. What I want to hear is that fuel prices are coming down, bread is getting cheaper, Nigerians are not. You cannot be talking about 38 million Nigerians facing hunger, and I'm talking about next election. Let's talk about hunger. Let's talk about managing our resources today. Let's talk about doing the right thing, the right behavior, showing example to the younger ones, growing up that we're leaders. I've said that everybody, they have right to protest. I've said it before. I would discuss with every protester. They even want government months before they did that. I would sit down and discuss with them. People protested when I was governor. They even caused strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Go and verify. I was talking with them. I didn't come down. I have never, as a politician, as a governor, for one day, go and ask any policeman, say, please, stop somebody. Talk less of arresting the person. It shouldn't be. In a democracy, people have right to say no. I've said it every day. If I'm managing this facility and everybody loves me, I will resign. This is me. Wherever I am, I believe that I have enemies. My job is to convince them. If everybody loves Peter, there's a problem. There's people who hate me because I'm just Peter. They don't even need to give me any reason. It is my job to convince them on why it should be. I convinced the teachers why we should return schools to missionaries, and they've seen the result. I convinced them why we should go to the missionary facilities, the Ministry of Health, and build school of nursing and midwifery. You just have to. It's a constant thing. That's why you're a leader. You're a communicator. You listen, you talk to the people. It's not a question of what the young ones, I'll meet them. The agitators, the protesters, I will be talking to them. I'm desperate to see Nigeria win.
No, be desperate.
And because I'm inside, I know it is presently a criminal enterprise. I must be dismantled. And that's how Africa is. Because as governor, I can take my state money and come here and buy a house. Buy a house all over the world that I don't need. So that's what we need to dismantle. If we dismantle it, it will work. There's no reason why we should be where we are. Today, secondary school penetration in Nigeria is 28%. China is 90%. It shouldn't be. We can do more.
So we are waiting to
The governor of Kaduna State, Nasiru El-Rufai, is someone that is never afraid of tackling burning issues amid the situation arising from scarcity of Naira notes. Governor El-Rufai has appealed to citizens to caution against joining protests over shortage of cash and attendant hardship. The governor, who insisted that fifth columnists are behind the crisis to scuttle APC's chances in the 2023 elections, assured residents that legal means are being explored to resolve the crisis. Let's share the story.
I had advanced intelligence that protests will start in Kaduna tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm appealing to all of you not to join the protests or engage in any violence. Let us know who our enemy is. Our enemy is not us. Our enemy are those fifth columnists in the villa working with Godwin Emefiele to bring this country down. And they will fail. This is a deliberate conspiracy against the APC as the ruling party to be blamed for these difficulties. And this is why we came out and revealed what was going on. And the role of the central bank governor as the evil genius behind this conspiracy. He is being used by some elements that want to bring this republic down. They want to bring this democracy down. They want to cause breakdown of law and order. Why are we expected to change 3 trillion in a matter of weeks? And then you print only 300 billion worth of notes. Unless you want to create a crisis. Why would you do that? Only 34% of Nigerians have bank accounts. Only 9% of Nigerians used digital platforms for their transactions. You think that you'll move 34% and 9% to 100% overnight?
We are moving it now. It might not be overnight, but it's moving. It's moving while we laugh.
Just before we won the elections and got sworn into office, no thanks to the NBA conference in this same Lagos, in this same venue, I pinned down and trended the internet for almost a month for wearing sneakers to your. I thought that will be the last time I will be invited or I will speak at your conference. However, it is revealing to see that wearing sneakers or not is not a requisition to be at NBA events. Actually, I was the hottest revelation. I could remember the famous Nigerian author, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. When we were holding the conversation up here, she was busy taking my pictures, and I was wearing my Mango Park suit. I had to retrieve my.
I don't know about you, man. I think it would be fun to see Shetima as president one day. Maybe he ain't go see this. He ain't go see get this in dry jokes and whoever that is writing the jokes for him. Now the right time. Kudos. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's a good day out here in the sunshine state of Florida. How are they? Good morning if you are in Nigeria. No, is it? Nah. Yeah, I think. Oh, sorry, man. Afternoon, I guess. Anyway you are, this is on our politics. Yesterday, I promised you, I say I will reveal what APC Edo paid me for the job I did in supporting the governor elect Monday Baholo. So I don't forget. I don't forget. Just get situated. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, glass of water, wine, whatever you're into, and let's get cracking. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of today, we're going to talk about protest. And then you just say he's not going to protest no more. He's not going to protest no more. And I'm not surprised. And if you are a regular follower of this platform, you shouldn't be surprised either because I remember saying that when the first protest, which was 10 days of hunger, Bola Tinubu did not pay them attention. When I mean them, I'm talking about the young people to which he represents, of course. Bola Tinubu rather focus on the elite, the bigger, the older guys, and cut, cut so for them as the say. Then Adeyeju and Co. I take it back, went back to the streets. But this time around, President said, "Well, okay, more, no worry. I'll give you now 1 month of flexing." come to Abuja, select yourself, and come on flex in the name of national conference. So his prayer has been answered. So why protest again when we can always gather in the name of national conference in peace and feast on the national cake? But anyway, before we ride on, as I said, let's let's forget that it's not all doom and gloom in Nigeria. Some people are living their best life, and once in a while we should have part of us. Let's go there.
Alpha, many of all these guys, e be like say something dey worry una for head. Una come boys as shit go dey worry una, una no fit enter toilet go shit. Eh? Una no fit enter toilet go shit. Okay, una know say una get yansh, wetin the yansh dey there for, no be to dey shit. Normally, we as the boys, we know say yes, una get yansh. The yansh dey there for una to dey shit. Okay, why be say if una come boy as shit go dey worry una, una no fit enter toilet go shit? Wetin dey worry una? Eh? Una come back say una need something, make the boy go outside go buy something before the boy come, now quick rush enter toilet go shit. The boy come, na room go dey smell anyhow. Una carry perfume spray for everywhere. Everywhere come dey smell like where they use chemical. Where they use chemical perfume and una shit smell. E go come dey smell like where they use chemical spray. Wetin dey worry una? Eh? If you want shit, shit for help person dey. Enter toilet shit. No be say you call dey find excuse. You use that tell the boy say you want so thing, make the boy go get am for outside before the boy come, you rush enter toilet shit. Èmi ọlọ́hùwà, èmi ọ̀gbẹ́lùwà, ọ̀sàlóbàlà o.
Telling you, some people are living their best life. When I just did the it is in everybody they live now live again Nigeria. Eh? You live again Nigeria. There are some chief government officer who doesn't know or understand what you're doing and just living their best life. Like these people too. These people too are living their best life.
Oh, I know.
Affiliated to the governor will win everything. And you people are complaining about Wike. Is this not worse than Wike?
Is it affiliated to the governor? Rufai,
Really?
you have your facts that the party
So
is
who is the
affiliated
party affiliated to? You don't even know the
No,
chairman of
I'm
the party.
asking now.
It's affiliated to the governor. It's
I
affiliated to the
don't know
governor.
him.
That's the governor's political tool.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you're just telling me now. I don't know. You're just telling me now.
Really? Oh, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
really? Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
no.
Oh,
yeah.
So you
Oh,
people
my
too,
good Lord.
you
Oh,
people too
yeah.
have become hegemons, like you are blaming Wike for. Isn't it? Isn't it?
No. That
Really?
is wrong.
Why?
That is wrong.
Why?
Because, yes, that is wrong. Yes,
Tell me.
oh my. Una say now, una get problem. Yeah, those are Nigerians too. They wake up every morning, put on suits, come to the studio, and just live their best life. So I don't understand. Anyway, congrats, you did it. As I said, we were going to. I am told it. I'm going to told it to. I will tell you. I will let you know what I got paid or what the big news is. But first of all, let's keep it rolling.
Times are difficult, and wherever you see free food, please endeavor to avail yourself.
I think channels. I saw the channels are trying to do. I don't know, quote unquote. You know, how will I put it? Debunk this video as or categorize as misinformation or whatever, because I don't. It's not. Is that edited or dotted? But there's a longer version of it. Not sure. There's a longer version of video, which pretty much says that Jerry. I think there is an occasion, event, or whatever that is being organized on the on behalf of being the honor of the Senate President and the Speaker, like a dinner. So he said everybody is invited, talking to themselves now in the chambers. And if you see free food, chop. That they are hunger everywhere. So I think China's, I don't understand within they say Nigerians or everybody be. These people are our representative. So what are you talking about? Whatever they are doing inside that chambers, officially now we they talk now or they're representing us. I mean, these people no be say they be a parlor or private garden. They talk this thing. He was sitting right there in the chambers. Whatever it says is official. I don't know why the channels won't try to say, oh, the video no complete, blah blah blah. That's bullshit. So they should try again. Try again. Try again.
Shegiya Najeriya 'yan wahala muna cikin shan mai an ƙara kuɗin mai 'ya'yan awaki. Shegu tsinannu ba za mu mutu ba ko 1.5 aka kai mai mun siyaya sun muna nan.
Wallahi kuwa.
Amun 'ya'yan awakin ba.
In Allah iya da an waye gari ƙasa ta shanya man.
Allah yarda wallahi Allah yarda.
An waye gari ƙasa ta shanya man.
Tsinannun wanda ma ƙasar ta shanye wallahi.
Gara ƙasar da ake
wallahi ƙara ƙasar da ake yaƙi da Najeriya.
Ine mabiyansu.
Amun amun.
Yes, even though now 1,005, we will buy them. Bring it on, bring it on. See, that the Nigerian spirit be that. Rather than try to bring people together and say, come on, how do we boycott this? How do we take action against it? This doesn't make sense. But instead, they say, lie, we turn out to competition. Maybe they put out for 1.5 and borrow, but we will buy them. And now turn by turn. This turn by turn where they talk so we need to actually see them from different dimensions, you know. Look at it from different dimensions, then you understand. Najama. So now last year clip, yes, 2000, I think yeah, that guy for China is China. But regardless of anywhere we do, the guy talk him and he talk him for chambers. Yes, even doing the talk to now he's talking to us. He's talking to the people in there who they represent. Well, Senate is not really represent poor people like us anyway. I get that. It's for the boy, fuck it. This is what they said. So Nigeria is back on track again. Oh, God bless President. This guy. This kind of comment, Mama, I dey wait for George Blue Shell, I be George Berlusconi. Make him come. Make I announce my waiting I promise to tell una say how much dem pay me. I will say it. Today na the day. Today I am with Adeyanju. No, I'm no longer protesting. No more protest. A black in Nigeria said they don't collect, so instead no dey protest again. I join the likes of Nigeria and Deji Adeyanju. No more protest unless we see people 2 million. Now 2 million people I want to see for street before I go join. Unless I see Jagaban on the street protesting, I am no longer protesting. So and I go tell you now why. So let me go back to talk. I say no be only una dey Nigeria. All these people wey dey always vex. Una think say Nigeria na all doom. No. Some people dey Nigeria wey be say they have equal rights too. Like everybody. They deserve to be heard. They deserve to be heard. You know, as I said, they deserve to be heard. Let's start with this. Let's go back again. This one I mean, this is the classic.
The chance in Edo State to be able to see this. So that's why I say that argument is not tenable. It's best your candidate should come because as I speak now,
your statistics is wrong. Rufai, your statistics is wrong.
Give me your own.
I am telling you that people can no longer feed in Edo, not to talk of subscribing to internet.
Give me your own statistics.
People can no longer feed, not to talk of subscribing to internet. Nobody is watching you. So that's the truth. Nobody is watching you because
give me
people
your own
don't have money to watch. If you
me your own
statistics. If you want Mondi to come to your, if you want Mondi to come to your interview, try as much as possible to subscribe for the audience of Edo. Then it will come. Because if you want to sell yourself, you sell yourself to the people. And if he's doing that, is he going to sell himself to Arise? No.
Hang on a minute. Secondly, I also want to confirm.
I am telling you that people are not watching you.
Please.
People are not watching you.
I also want to confirm, Mr. Jared. Did Edo State APC at any point ask Arise presenter Rufai Oseni to bring $1 million to interview Monday Okpebolo?
To come and do what?
Nobody, anybody, you know what? $1 million.
People subscribe to internet.
Anybody will say $1 million.
With due respect,
people don't even have money.
So why are you here?
Your Obaseki,
so if people don't watch Arise
to the level,
if people don't,
because I can afford it.
If you don't watch Arise,
you get $1 million.
So why are you on this?
I'm supposed to have my television on now. I'm supposed to have my television on now. My television is not on because I don't have money to subscribe to a DSTV that I can use to watch you.
But I know people can't watch you based on what you have said. I know people cannot watch you as you are speaking. So why are you wasting your time here?
They are not watching. They are not seeing you. They are not seeing you. That's what I'm saying. They are not seeing you. I needed to talk to you more than Rufai. It's you that I actually wanted to talk to today. To let you know.
Chairman, I take this as an exercise in self-contradiction. You are on Arise TV and you say nobody is watching. But the more important point, I lived in Benin.
Nobody is watching.
Because I'm not even sure. I'm not sure they are watching me now.
Okay,
as I speak.
Fine.
People don't have money in Edo State to even buy credit.
Okay, fine.
Subscribe to internet. So nobody is watching you.
I was just telling you that some of my persons from Edo State, they've been bombarding my phone with WhatsApp messages. They say you are embarrassing the people of Edo State. That it is not true that the people of Edo State don't have DSTV. It's not true that they don't have GoTV. That they are civilized, very proud people.
They have DSTV. They have DSTV. They have GoTV. But there is no money to subscribe because Obaseki has run the state background. He has impoverished the state. People can no longer subscribe. That's what I'm saying. They have. But
they can watch free. They can watch free on YouTube.
If anybody is calling you to tell you that it's an embarrassment, maybe those are people who are in Ikoyi there, possibly with you, that does not even have a voter's card that we cannot talk to. What I am trying to say, what I'm trying to make out of this is, Mondo is reaching out to the people he's supposed to reach out to. I'm telling you where he is now, where you have almost about 25,000 people in a ward, where to get to that place, you have to drive, you have to use canoe, you have to try to get to the place. It's reaching out and the message is resonating.
I don't see any conflict between grassroots campaign and talking to people on television. Arise News is in 54 countries of Africa. We're in UK, we're in Europe. I mean, it means that and all the stakeholders in every state, they are everywhere, including here in Arise News. And that's why we're saying, bring Okpebolo. If he cannot speak English, he will speak Benin. We will bring one of our persons to come and speak Benin to him.
Where Rufai lost the president, he went low, talk about what they talk on the speaking.
Oh, okay.
So Rufai lost this one, he said don't go low. Not even there. You have seen him in live in our campaign live programs. You hear him talk. So the idea of saying he cannot talk is not even there. I'm telling you the reason why he cannot why he cannot buy ticket and come to Lagos, because it will be a waste of time.
He doesn't need to come to Lagos
to go and talk to about
he
just 300 people who can
you are in Benin. We interview you for Benin. He doesn't need to come to Lagos. We'll come and meet him in his room. He doesn't need to come to Lagos.
Will he have to waste his time? Will he have to waste his time to come and talk to you about 300 people?
Wait. In that village,
he's selling himself to the people.
Wait, can I even tell you this? I can assure you, sir. In that village is campaigning. We will bring our camera and join him on the campaign trail and interview him on the campaign trail there. So he can be campaigning to the people and still talking to us. We are ready for Pueblo.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
But if you want to do that, we are ready. You can tell your crew not to tell us to pay. You can tell your crew to follow him.
No, you don't need to pay.
And they even follow him. You have to.
What is the point of talking to the electorate? They come talking to you on TV. Why? So you see, that is a classic, but people did not get it until this one hit them. Boa. Now they were okay. This guy, Nari clown. Where's that one?
Oh, I know.
Affiliated to the governor will win everything, and you people are complaining about Wike. Is this not worse than Wike?
Is it affiliated to the governor?
Really? So who is the party affiliated to? You don't even know the chairman of the party.
Asking now.
It's affiliated to the governor. It's affiliated to the governor. That's the governor's political tool.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you're just telling me now.
Really?
I don't know when you say yes.
Oh, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
really? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
So you people
too
have become hegemons like you are blaming Wike for. Isn't it? Isn't it?
No.
Really? Why?
That is wrong.
Why?
Because, yes, that is wrong. Yes,
this river guy left from Edo. Sharp, is okay. And the guy don't know when he say yes. So he can't backtrack. He don't really trace him back again. Just have to continue to the studio. Oh, hey.
How you go see person wey dey do matter you dey call her smoker? Person may be like say your chest 80k 70k canal you dey call her smoker. Person may see dey buy cigar best switch Oris 200 naira you see dey call her smoker. I don't understand. When I see they try to put some kind of respect now, you be like more they compare Rolex wristwatch with all those better wristwatch, all those 11K 115 better wristwatch. The difference clear now. Those men do cannot matter. They are not smokers. They are businessmen. They are trying to put some kind of calculation of business together. You they get me, so I be the swear for you. You know say the difference clear.
Yeah, get talent. Better for children, better for age 10 below, if I'm not mistaken.
We lift your name higher. Baba, beg this prayer now from the deepest of my heart, Baba. Baba, beg now only this pepper leaf remain for me for inside this crusher. I beg, Baba. So I tie this one, so I go and finish. Make Kana not hard me fine, Baba. I no go sell property, take book Kana, Baba. I no go lack for Kana. Anybody may say we go lack for Kana, go lack blood, Baba. I no go beg before I see Ikpo, Baba, beg. This is from the deepest of my heart. Run this one for me. The temptation may you give us for this world, the pass our power. That because you say we see they use this one, this is the guy, this is the sea fraud. You don't understand? Because if we say we use clear, they pass it through the temptation. Papa, see if he over us, this guy, I beg, Baba, do this one for us.
Igbo self na compulsory no man.
The kind of language the guy they use. You see, Baba go run this one for me. Oh, you need to be irate to actually appreciate the guy lingua franca.
See, I beg, you see this one matter, so make una dey specific. Sometimes I dey see some things, this one just smoke Igbo, your Chris. This one just smoke, make una dey specific, not be Kana is smoke, you dey get me so. This person now make una dey talk now say smoke Igbo, your Chris. Pass on Kana, not even pass on Pepeli. If this guy not the other time, Kana self na therapy. This Kana matter na therapy on your own, separate therapy. You dey get you go maintain your steez. And if you can't give a Kana and not got the other, then una pursue and go village. May go settle with who they drag land with for village. They don't swear for that for village. May go settle with person. Now make can be say this Kana matter is meant for businessmen. They're not the feel they afford that they cannot go they smoke all those risk matter, all those cheap matter for that side. They get me so it's bad for businessmen. If you put this on, I go give you wisdom to put some catches in order. That's so.
I don't attend Nigeria for the past is 12 years now. The first day when I attend Nigeria 12 years ago, they make it convert the one of it plantain land to Igbo farm. You know, agree. You know, agree now. No worry, once you go collect, go use agree collect that land for your hand. You go see. We'll collect that land for your hand. We'll get power for center first. We'll take it for your hand. Since you know what, we'll do it in I tell you what you will do. Once we just once you will become president like this, that's the first action we'll go. We'll confiscate land to take plant Igbo. We'll come in after Nigeria. How you know now you face out with.
If government enter my backyard and see crude oil, they say that they are old. What if they enter my backyard and I see Igbo? Now who get them? After you go say me, I no get focus. But I don't yam focus.
Nigeria, since you know one focus, we will come that land. Once you don't get power for Abuja, feel like you can't collect that land. Since na plantain, you plant this side. Then your plantain no get GMO, we'll confiscate that. And I go no say if to say you agree with me, plant it go inside. We will leave them. We will say now you get them. I they tell you what you go but you know one focus. Nigeria focus. 12 years ago, I tell you say planting go for that your land. You say no na plantain you want farm. Okay, oh. Very soon now. And every land we get organic food on top of now they go collect. Every land that has organic plants, organic food, yam, cassava, or plantain, government will collect that. Because natural resources be that. Natural food. But anyone with see Igbo on top, now you get that. I will collect all the land. So once you will come as president, you will go. Everybody will get Igbo for a land, now then get them. But anybody will get natural food, will they confiscate them because the GMO now go down there everywhere. Why are you farming? Who give you the right? That's natural resources. So Nigeria man, give us that your land. One land most they plan Igbo. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see. Yesterday, I was saying that I will tell Una how much you can pay me. Then George from nowhere, George never come. George from nowhere just talks. He come. I don't how he take talk himself. I should have take a screenshot of that or write it down about where you go get your super chat and be Snapchat. I don't know if you remember yesterday. I can't tell us I go knock on my party. I go knock on Juju. Say if he, but what I meant is that as if he know what it happen. So I don't hit. I know that I don't hit 1K now, even though I know celebrate them. So I was waiting for it to be monetized before I did that. So that was what happened yesterday. So I got monetized yesterday. Now be the now be the check where PC give me. What I go tell you now. So I got monetized yesterday. So those one where they always if you get super chat, I go need it. Right now. It's available to you. Go ahead and knock yourself out. Mona knock yourself out. Even the buy coffee self CD. Either one. We are in business now. So you can go ahead and do whatever you want with that. Membership is available too. I will have. I'm working on the benefits of being a member as we go on. Once you are a member, you have there's something that you will be benefiting from being a member other than be a church member. So, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Thank you for your belief in my noise making. Like play, it's happening. And it's funny. I remember when I officially started the channel, I think I was in Atlanta. Yeah. I did Atlanta. When I hit 1,000, where was I? Huh. When I hit 1,000, where I did save? Was that in Dallas or in Houston? Hmm. Well, somewhere in Texas. Now, when I get monetized, I did Florida. Isn't that beautiful? That's life. I'm living my best life. That's what it means. I remember when I did, no, when I first reached Atlanta, I remember when it was kind of a struggle. Say, I want to go live. At one point now, I don't know people where they follow YouTube. To be able to go live, you have to have like hmm, it's not 100. I think so. You have to have 100 followers, 100 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. 100 or 500. No, I think it's 100 for you to be able to go live. So I remember I did Gwinnett County in Atlanta. I just like I was and I won't go live by everything, but I couldn't. Right then, I think within that, before I come over Atlanta, I was able to hit that I would go live, and here we are. Mark, Ellie, thank you too. Congratulations to you. You're part of the Wahala. Yeah, it shows that our noise making is yielding something. So what I will do is that the first $100 I will make, I will double them. I will donate it to. I don't know. We'll see. It has to be something that has to do with grassroots politics. If you know any group of any group of people out there who are doing their thing politically, I don't care what be the affiliation. We'll do that. After on the first salary we will give pastor. So let's do it. Let's do it like that. So from wishing to be able to go live to meeting that, I had to delete all the video we do last year sef, because I couldn't they couldn't I know if they could I know if you monetize them. I don't know. There was a lot of I had to go to make I edit some whatever, but I look at it, about 300 videos. I just have to like, you know what? Fuck it. I just wipe them out instead of being lazy. I contemplated in there. At one point, I was under pressure to change to do another channel. So make another channel entirely, because for some reason people felt that I ain't doing it right. Then at the point, pressure came again for me to change the name. Maybe I change the name. I know who they allow people to even suggest a name. So anytime anybody bring out, like, just shut the person down. Nah. So it was the story. Otaru and Oba. Wait, sorry, Oba Ugbitote. Abi? Hi. Now wow. Shame on me. Ugbitote now. Abi? Ugbitote. I never heard that name before. King David. Ugbitote. Ugbitote. You dey laugh me, Abi. No verse. Ugbitote. Say now Ugbitote now. Am I right? Ugbitote. Ugbatote. Ogbatote. Fuck it. Ogbatote. Right? Ogbarote. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Ogbarote. Ogbarote. Huh? Ah, wow. I know if he correct. Ogbarote, I mean, you still remember me, so you got it now. Yeah. Otaru Ogbarote King David. Uh, but I see. Wait, oh, now that you ask me where I still remember you now. Now I begin doubt myself. Make I know uh wetin throw me off na the middle name Ogbarote. I never knew anybody with the bear that name. That's strange. That's unique. Ogbarote. What's the meaning, sef? Ogbo Adote. I mean, long is longer than the Ogbarote me. I be something. Ogbarote, Eremowo. Yeah, some names wey be say are so unique that I know we forget them like that. I think this one be like one of them. I don't say na you now, but come, this Ogbarote wasn't part of your name before now. I know say na you now, Otaru. I know say na you. Hey, you used to come on my Facebook show. Wetin happen to now? I don't understand. No, una get power finish. You guys, I was really happy. Say that they do. At least have people who are into political noise making like me. And you and what's her name, Sef? I actually wanted to get both you and her to actually move one together, but for some reason, you guys are committed to 360, which I understand. And I think the whole aim of 360, I could be wrong, was to support Obaseki, and which they successful at doing that. They can't give them power. He was appointed commissioner, and that's it. The thing just died like that. What happened? Eh? What happened now? If you are still ready to if you are ready to do again, we can still do it too. Because the me and Niger man we are applying on I mean the first one. Get local office for Osadebe Avenue. No say we know sabi speak English. Now we get power now. We the illiterate now we the power now. So in the next 8 years, we are there. We will talk. Yeah, okay, correct. Someone to be praised. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you mean by that, but it was if you're talking about the show, it was. I was really I was expecting to be it started very aggressively well. Like the way I start was good. I don't know what I was shocked that but anyway, yeah, we go talk. So, wetin I dey talk sef? Nope. Your wahala pass. Okay, Mark. Our wahala don't go to the next level. Someone to be praised. Okay, that is the name. Ogbo. Okay. No, come. Why they tell me a lie? That's not the meaning. Someone to see me they follow you give person name. Someone to be praised is the meaning of Ogba. Ogbo. Someone to be praised. Someone to be praised now. Ogbokitote. What's the meaning of Ogbokitote? If that is someone to be praised. Ogbokatote. Wow. I need to go back to Ososo. Ogbokatote. Ogbokitote. Right? The translation should help you get a better pronunciation. I mean, that's it. But yeah, now you they convince me now, you. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do for my evening. How are you trying to pronounce that? Ogbo. So he said that he said, wait, is it the pronunciation or the this is embarrassing though. But hey, Ogbadote. He don't say no. It does Ogbadote. Someone to be Ogbadote and Ogbokitote. What's it? Okay, tell me differentiate because those two are different things. Ogbokitote, Ogbadote. There are two different things, even though they sound the same. So which one is more rhyme with someone to be praised? Ogbadote and Ogbokitote. Hmm? And again, it can still be Ogbo too. Ogbadote, Ogbadote. Now Ogbadote. Okay. Now wow, Chineke me. Shame on me. Ogbadote. Okay, I got it pronunciation. Ogbadote. You're right, someone to be praised. Holy shit. Ogbadote. Okay, Ogbadote. Huh. Come. Any other person they bear that name for that town. I never hear person bear that name. Ogbadote. But there's Ogbokitote now. Be Ogbena Omokitote. Was before it. The second one you are saying is someone is praised. Okay. Ogbokitote. Ogborote. Okay. Oh, it took years I've been here. Those are unique names, just like Eremogu. Eremogu too now is very unique. And what's the other name again? Eremogu. Um. Oh my God. Okay. This is not good. It's not good. I don't be. I had the struggle like this. Am I the only one? Otaru, I be people plenty like me where they struggle, but I'm not supposed to be struggle with names like that. That's not good. Anyway, Open continue the when the politics I go pronounce that for you. So all right, okay. I'm with you. I agree. So where we there for the politics? Um, hmm, when I say it myself, it will make more sense to you. I agree, but it should not be like that now. I be local champion. I'm not in that. I not be. I don't think I'm qualified to be those to be people that um, can be called in diasporans or whatever. Self. But I get your point. So now that you are here, And I hear. And I are here. Which question I born? Which question I get to um. So are you now they go back to APC? I've been at PDP. I think that's my question. But that what's the next move? Are you with us? When I mean with us, are you with Monday Paholo? No, the winner. We will not have speak English with many. How many pass? Make I check. But yeah, you are the politician. Look at this man. Ah, a fashion designer. You are not a politician. See how? Who no be politician? Who can be politician self these days? Everybody know say you know be Tinubu say go tell say you no be politician. So who's not a politician? Huh? What matters is that Monday is the governor. I hope he brings progress to us also. That will be my joy. He cannot bring no be him go bring progress come us also now. Now go bring progress come us. I mean now we go bring progress come us also. Now we it's now we go play our game well. It's politics, right? Now we go play our game. Nobody go bring development come your village. You just like make you dey wait, make outside I can put make on cement your house for you. It doesn't work like that. Now you go either attract the outsider, you bring and come, you force and come, you persuade and however you want to do it, there is that get shit done. I'm not saying where we get that wrong with that. Did we vote for him? If we voted for him, talking about the social now. What was our demand? What was the agreement before we give our votes? Those are practical things. Say rather say, okay, we'll make it. But when it comes to Monday himself, I'm not really care. Even if he fail, we'll give him another chance. Even if he fail, we'll still give him a second chance. After all, the best of us, they always dey give, where they give the country to for the past 64 years, that they fail, I would reinforce their failure by giving them second chance. So he deserves to say another chance. I believe you know agree with me. Nobody will come develop that place for us. Now we go make our moves now. After all, we have one of our own in Abuja there. In Benin there. So the tax should be channeled through him. So the APC no give me money or the news is that we got monetized as yesterday. So that's the that's the biggie. Thank you, 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 thank you. So yeah, on the politics of things. So did the Adrian come out and say you know go protest again, which I expected him to, because the goal was for him to get the attention of the president, you know, which he succeeded in doing by ways of a national youth conference, as Bola Tinubu call am. So I don't expect him to continue protest. But it's been disingenuous about it. Say if I no get 1 million people, you know go, now you go sure. You know that that's not possible. That's not a possibility. You cannot get 1 million people on the street, na lie. Doesn't matter who you is. As we say, it doesn't matter who you is. It ain't gonna happen. So I'll be surprised if it's not among the delegates that will be part of the national conference. And I hereby claim or say that now because of that, the guys say you know go protest again. But he will when 'cause for him, protest is also part of his marketing strategy, right? It's also part of his marketing strategy. Because at the end of the protest, he will also serve as a lawyer to whoever that is going to be. So it shines as a spotlight on his, not just on his activism, but on his career. So yes, if you say he no go protest again now because there's a national conference coming up, after the national conference, because Bola Tinubu will serve 8 years. So after the national conference, what happened if they decided to, whatever the outcome of the national conference, if they decide to say, no, we could just leave am first, is he going to go back to the street? Or he go see, say, if we are not get 1 million people, I'm not going to protest? Because it's more or less a celebrity lawyer. That's what he's trying to be. So somebody who has that kind of ambition will always act like a thorough politician. I mean, there's no difference anyway. So at the end of the day, you end up in the house. That's a given. It's like a game of popularity. So you need something to always keep you on the spotlight, right? I mean, we see when he go after what be that our entertainer name again? I don't even know when I'm a musician. I've been a content creator. I've been a guy with mama on the bag. A baller boy locked up, right? So those are these kind of things. They will always want to miss something there happen. And they are part of the distraction. If you read 1984 by Orwell, so they just cloud the airwave with all their shenanigans all the time just to keep everybody deluded and stupid. So not necessarily because it didn't pay and cash or whatever. That's by the side. the fact that the all the media are pretty much available to him free of charge. That alone is is more than any amount anybody can give him. So and for the fact he has done well for himself. I don't really say I dey criticize that, but I'm just pointing out how these people they run these see things. Right? You have to give it to him. I think he has successfully put himself in our in the national conscious. What do I mean by that? Anything when he talk now is always a news. You know, I just hope he no abuse him in the sense that I think we just anything we already open mouth they talk then that. But I'm pretty sure people where the advisor or whatever the book when they whoever character in the play we make him understand that everything are timing. Time plays and what you say matters now. Since whatever you say, maybe I mean, he's saying no go protest again because whatever, but it's now it's people are talking about news, national news. So that's not easy to come by. It's not easy to come by for you to gain national consciousness. And well, again, you can say some people then I don't know, the system will prop them up, right? But I don't know if even if you want to see it like that in case of him, I'm talking about the Jadon, other than person the sponsor or whatever you want to think about him. It's also put in the work, right? Just like in the world of professional sports. Maybe everybody we carry we dope. Now they work. I no be just carry my brother with the fashion designer now, David. See making good the jump, high make you good do high jump just because he is tall or long jump or make you go run 400 meter whatever any of those events. Doesn't matter how many kind drug you put for him body, you know go you know go make up perform past person way actually they train every day. Right? People who are putting in the work. So now, if they can't put David through the work, they can't spice am up with the drugs. Now we are talking about a dangerous person entirely. So that's exactly how I see Deji Adeyanju. Whatever you think about it, whether people they sponsor or they ride on whatever, but it's how they actually doing the you know whatever activity do. It's out there shouting, screaming, do whatever it takes, whatever it takes to match everything up. So I give it to him from that angle. But other than that, he wanted to be part of this government one way or the other, and that is happening. So if you look at people like current minister of aviation, um, Festus Keyamo, it took him time. It took him time. He did street for close to maybe 20 years, if I'm not mistaken, before then he was able to break into the system at the top. So we'll see how long it will take Deji. I'm pretty sure it will take him a shorter time than why because the resources and the technology that is available to him now wasn't available to Festus, such as social media, phones, and whatever you think of the rate that information get to us is pretty much at the speed of light now, and free too. Even though it comes in, every truth comes with 10 lies, so you have to shuffle, filter, analyze before you actually act. get to exactly what is is happening. If you go study the history of Great Britain in the 1700s, when this idea of censorship, that's when the industrial revolution just take place from the angle. There's we did everything to actually make information not to be available to the public. So one of the way that they do is if any public official come outside and make speech today, a real speech today, as soon as they finish the government official get to work, they start distort the information. They started to change the letters, words of the speech we just to public. So these days it's pretty much different. It just clash the way we with so many things of the same thing, but so many perspectives.
So we'll see how what role he's going to play going forward. As I said, I would be shocked if it's not if they are not going to be the arrowhead of the National Youth Conference, because that's exactly what they used to replace protests. You are not going to see any protest again, going forward. And not that the policies are going to get better or the situation is going to get better for every Nigeria. No, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. But the worse it gets, the more policies are dish out to curtail any dissenting voice, any angry youth, angry group of people out there. That's exactly what is going to be happening. If the GC no protest again, Sowore will be narrowing his focus on his tax, which is to rerun again 2027. That tells you everything. Then the average youth out there will know have choice than to start struggling with his mind. Who I go follow? Am I going to Sowore? Am I going to be? And that's how we drag ourselves to election country at 27. Boom, they go hit us again. Then they move on. So now we go take over their place since now we're going to give us money now. We're not going to wait to make APC send us check or LOP. Yeah, we're not going to use the super chat and all those things when they harass me on every now and then. Yesterday, George was trying to bully me. It's as if he knows what's on my mind. It's as if it's part of the Google, Google, YouTube. The part of the Google marketing team or Google monetization team. When they try put shit in my mouth that I don't want to say yesterday. Come out now. Come and show yourself. Before we go join the I didn't you on the street. We say we'll not go protest again. So
the first batch is 25. How solid is the state?
Some are saying Ganduje actually spoke the minds of Tinubu, who vented his anger last week, saying some people want to sabotage my...
I think the problem for APC is exactly the problem that we raised in that Arewa Joint committee in Kaduna. If you remember, I asked Tinubu, how are you going to handle this legacy of the president?
Yes.
Because people you are going to ask people to vote for APC. No matter what you do, you're going to have a problem explaining to people that you are a continuation of the Buhari administration.
Yes.
Now, so APC has this big challenge. How far should it move away from the president, and how close should it get to the president?
Wow.
And finally, I think Tinubu last week maybe took stock of all these unpopular anti-people policies or developments, anti-people developments arising from either an administration that doesn't care, or the level of incompetence is so intense that people are, the cost of living, the fuel shortage, the Naira exchange at all this time, and what appears to be an insensitive government. And Tinubu said, I know what this is. This is a ploy to get me unelected.
Yes.
Because people will get angry and they will not vote for me because I'm APC.
Yes.
And he said, somebody is planning all these things. Later, of course, he made attempts to say that is not what I meant. But we all know this thing. Whichever way you spin it, the APC, Tinubu's legacy is going to be, Tinubu's prospects are going to be affected by the records of President Buhari.
Okay, by the record of the...
I wonder where Akim is there now. Oh, man. This man. Guts we didn't get. It's my we didn't get. Man. I don't know where I get that from, man. But that's reality, that's human. We are the most dangerous species on this planet Earth. So I'm any surprise when the guy will come cold-bloodedly, like all the slang the public, but them brought the light to see less appointments, and the same person from the same person that they are criticizing, which usually asks, and everybody else move on, man. It's not something. It's not a biggie, huh? It's not a big deal. So
the country is going through a very strong phase of reform. And this reform is taking a very bold and hard decision. For example, you might be hearing from whom now in the last few days about fuel prices. But can we help it? Can we develop? You use their good roads there. You see electricity being constant. You see water supply being constant and running. What is the critical path to get us there? If we cannot take hard, painful decisions to pave the way, now is to provide the leadership that is necessary. And I'm committed to that. It's not all about politics. If you are afraid of taking the hard decision when it is time to do it, you probably will not be able to build a national consensus any day, anytime.
You think leadership is a common case? No. Esther said, if I perish, I perish. Whenever you are in leadership, look at what happened to Donald Trump. In America, where security is everywhere. Yet 2 times now they wanted to kill him. Every profession has its own risk. If you're not willing to take the risk that is attached to any profession, step aside so that people who are given that mind by God will go ahead and serve God in that capacity. If you're an actor and an actress and you say you're not going to hug babes and you're not going to kiss them, step aside. Because that's what the job is. Don't come and say you're a born-again Christian. That's what the job entails. If you're a politician and you can't stand for your people that voted for you, and because you don't want to die, step aside. Because that's what the job entails. Any politician that is not behaving like Simfubara, who will resist and protest when his rights are trampled upon, knowing that our judicial system, knowing that our electoral system have failed us, that any politician who will not stand his ground, no matter the risk to his person, I said I will not speak for that politician again, and I maintain it. And you can see what is happening, because we can't go forward. We calm down. If Simfubara has been saying calm down, do you know where Rivers State would have been? He said he's ready for them. He's fully prepared. The election must go on. The election must hold. Winners must be declared. They will be sworn in. And whatever is going to happen, let it happen. I am looking for leaders who would say nobody will rig my election. And if you rig my election, I will fight. Nigerians, come out and fight. If they kill anybody, let them kill all of us. Oh yes, and thank God I'm seeing it happen. What Fubara did, was he advocating for violence? Was he advocating that the law should be broken? No. He was advocating for his right. That's my opinion. That's my advocacy. We must advocate for our right and stand by it. I did not disqualify anybody. I don't have that right. I said I am not going to speak for anybody going forward except this person meets this criteria. In any case, we have finished 2023 election. It's over. 2027 election has not come. So anybody who is saying betrayal, what am I betraying? There is nothing on ground. When I was a spokesman in 2023, I did my job creditably well, and we convinced Nigerians on what we believe is right. But you can see that in Nigeria, you not only have to have the power to win election, you have to have the power to defend your election. So anybody that does not have that spirit or power to defend the votes in a manner that you would say, whatever happens to me as a person, let it happen. I am not willing to speak any further for the person. So what I just simply said is that going forward, I will no longer be part of this until these fears are addressed. So I did not disqualify anybody. One, I don't have that power. Then two, I am not betraying anybody because I'm still a member of Labour Party. And you can see I'm still fighting that Labour Party should be consolidated because Nigerians are looking for an alternative to these people. That if you want to fight these people who are compulsive thieves and who are the worst amongst us, leading us, according to Senator Ndume, who is part of them, then you have to grow higher and be more aggressive than calm down. That's what I said, and I stand by it.
In all honesty, I would have said we don't. But because I'm a student of theology, I would not say so. Because when Elijah thought he was the only person that was worshiping God, God said, no, you're not the only person. There are more than 7,000 persons like you still in that country that have not done anything evil. I know them. So the only thing we have to do in this country, we must not be sentimentally attached to anybody, any politician. We must not be loyal to political parties or politicians. We have to be loyal to the country and to the law. And if any law is unjust, we have to fight the law. If anybody is doing anything illegal, no matter who the person is, we have to fight the person. So in Nigeria, we must create the environment so that those 7,000 that we do not know who are leaders will be able to begin to emerge. If the good ones keep quiet, they will never emerge. When people say people are selling their votes, you know why they are selling their votes? Because they believe that even if they vote their conscience, it will not count. Not because they want to be corrupt. They saw what happened in 2023. I was an active participant in that election of 2023. They did not sell their votes. But after, it did not count. So they'll be like, why would I go and say I'm voting for my conscience when it will not count? If I'm going to take this money, at least it will be what I gain. So if we don't fight,
all everywhere. Now only APC. And then yeah, now let them they enjoy peace. Every other party is in shambles. Does that say anything about what is ahead? About who is actually ready not just to compete but to win?
Official photographer, please. Could you raise your hand? I need to know. Your Excellency, ma'am. Please, maybe you remove the face mask for this.
Women are first to organize anything that I'm not aware of. You try it next time, I will come here and I get you people disgraced. Sorry about this, sirs. Ma'ams, forgive me. I know what I am going through in this country. For a while, this is all we keep on organizing. And a few weeks ago, there was hunger protest. And they talk about peace and security. Women are not empowered. Children are suffering. Nigerians are suffering. But we waste money all the time in frivolous things that don't make sense. I am sorry. Many people may misunderstand me, but I am ready to be misunderstood. I am ready to be tortured. I am ready. I don't want to break down here. This is it. I have changed the narratives. I said, no program without empowerment. The women, you're talking about peace and security. With poverty, how can you solve it? You keep talking, you're doing workshop, you're doing this, you're doing that. With poverty, where are we heading to? And how do we solve that poverty? By directing monies to the wrong channels and don't make any impact on the humans. On those people you want them to change and give you peace. And I've changed narratives. I said that don't do any program without empowerment. I was meant, UNICEF has come to me, we've changed the work plan, we've made it to favor the children that they will benefit. This my woman, Mrs. Eunice, Beatrice, would have done the same, but she was sick. She was not feeling well. Then, why do something? At least if they had come to me, I would have told them how to get these things. Okay, I know. How to get it organized so that it will favor our people. They give money in the ministries. It is used for travels, programs. Nothing that will impact the nation. But if you hear the amount of money government gives out to ministries, you will be shocked. Why should it continue like that? Why should we fold our hands and these things will continue? Who do you think will save you? It's you that will save yourself. Let them call me names. Troublemaker, mad woman. I'm ready to take it. But you see that brick wall, I'm going to break it. Even if it takes me using my head to break it, I'll break it. That is one thing I'm assuring you people. Because this is what Mr. President wants. He wants to move the nation forward. That is why he went through all the risks to come up there. Let it not happen again. And you, come. Look at her. Mrs. Beatrice, you see this lady, you have to look into her matter. I'm going to tell my ministry to look into her matter. Listen, she's an Igbo woman. Though. Don't think I'm maltreating anybody. I know the facts I am making. Because it's not today I told them, you can't bring 100 and something million. You use it and do program. My people, that is the fact. I am not lying. 100 and something million is used for programs. And I said, always cut it into two. Use half and empower the women. Then use half and do whatever program you want to do. Let it not be that I'm coming here to block everybody. This one, Jagara come out. You and women will be angry with you. You don't have right to tell them to divert money. That is why I'm sure she's sneaking behind me to do this. Try it again. Let it happen again. I will disgrace them and disgrace myself. I'm not going to disgrace them alone. I will disgrace myself and there will be no program. Anywhere I hear it, even if I'm not invited, I will come there. So I'm sorry if I've embarrassed anyone. I am sorry if I've misbehaved. I always apologize for the ones I did before, the one I'm doing now, and probably the one I will do tomorrow. Forgive me, please. You guys can go. All right. Now I'm laughing. My heart is heavy. Now I'm laughing. My heart is heavy, but I will calm down. I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm sorry because the way I'm moving, I will have to continue apologizing and apologizing, and I'm ready to be doing and apologizing. But forgive me, please.
Madam won't just apologize. You don't owe anybody apology. I don't think you owe anybody apology, man. Do what you do. If you're doing well, I guess. If not, if I don't kick you out. So I don't think you owe anybody apology. Right on. Only posterity will judge what you did, good or bad. So I don't think you should apologize to anybody for carrying out your duty. So King David. Again, I talked about your, I don't know, well, you talked about your fashion take precedence over, you guys are doing well with visitors also. I know you lie. I remember we tried, couldn't pull it off back in the days. So kudos for what you guys are doing with visitososo.com. And if you want to talk about that and your design, you can come any day and talk about that.
One of the greatest selling points of Edo as a state is our very rich cultural heritage. The Benin Empire is domiciled in the state. And it's unfortunate that for the past 8 years, we have had a governor who has not leveraged on this historical reality. Rather, his actions have tended to create division and disrespect. In Senator Monday Okpebholo, we have a young man who appreciates tradition, who appreciates that in his state we have an Oba whose reign dates back to decades and centuries. And he has shown so much respect to our Oba. And that is why for many of us, we also believe that he deserves our respect. A governor who has divided our state by disrespect for tradition cannot be the kind of governor that will be suggesting to us who will succeed him. Edo State needs a governor that understands the tradition of our people, that respects traditional institutions, because we are nothing without our heritage. We want a governor that will continue in that mode, that will show respect, that will be able to communicate with our people. Not a governor who can be fluent in other languages, but in our own languages cannot speak the language. That's an insult to us as a people. That is why we take pride in the nativity of our candidate. When people want to deride him, we're happy, because we see him as an Edo man. And Edo men have nothing to be ashamed about. We have a rich culture. And in the new government we are bringing to pass, we are hoping that that culture can become the beginning of a new renaissance, can be a springboard to bring our people, even in the diaspora, to come back home with joy and invest in the upliftment of our state and kingdom. Our candidate is loyal to the Benin people, is loyal to the palace. And we pray that God will continue to keep our Oba. Oba Atokmehe is
Oba Atokmehe. I got a man against it. We are right. Congratulations. It shows that the noise that we are making here is something to pay attention to. So go ahead and smash that super chat. Membership is also available. You know, do your thing. Again, buy a coffee is also still very much available. I'll put the link up in the GIF. I'll go find coffee drink first. So it shows that we are moving to a permanent site soon. The journey to the permanent site is coming one day. 10K. I think that the next 1,000 subscribers, almost step at a time. Let's go for 2K. Let's go for 2K subscribers. Never like this. So we will be getting attention of the people that matters. Right now, we only have a few of them who come to make noise with us, listen to our noise, and help
provide a solution and give us insight about system work, which is none other person than Prince Adebayo Adewale. So by the time we get to 50 subscribers, maybe we will get this attention. That my people. So let's congratulate ourselves, pat ourselves in the back, and let's get to work. We go amplify the noise. Because the attention has been called by the president. So we go we pick up where they stopped. Cool,
You think leadership is a common case? No. Esther said, if I perish, I perish. Whenever you are in leadership, look at what happened to Donald Trump. In America, where security is everywhere. Yet, 2 times now they wanted to kill him. Every profession has its own risk. If you're not willing to take the risk that is attached to any profession, step aside so that people who are given that mind by God will go ahead and serve God in that capacity. If you're an actor and an actress and you say you're not going to hug babes and you're not going to kiss them, step aside. Because that's what the job is. Don't come and say you're a born-again Christian. That's what the job entails. If you're a politician and you can't stand for your people that voted for you, and because you don't want to die, step aside. Because that's what the job entails. Any politician that is not behaving like Sim Fubara, who will resist and protest when his rights are trampled upon, knowing that our judicial system, knowing that our electoral system have failed us, that any politician who will not stand his ground, no matter the risk to his person, I said I will not speak for that politician again, and I maintain it. And you can see what is happening, because we can't go forward. We calm down. If Sim Fubara has been saying calm down, do you know where Rivers State would have been? He said he's ready for them. He's fully prepared. The election must go on. The election must hold. Winners must be declared. They will be sworn in. And whatever is going to happen, let it happen. I am looking for leaders who would say nobody will rig my election. And if you rig my election, I will fight. Nigerians, come out and fight. If they kill anybody, let them kill all of us. Oh yes, and thank God I'm seeing it happen. What Fubara did, was he advocating for violence? Was he advocating that the law should be broken? No. He was advocating for his rights. That's my opinion. That's my advocacy. We must advocate for our right and stand by it. I did not disqualify anybody. I don't have that right. I said I am not going to speak for anybody going forward except this person meets this criteria. In any case, we have finished 2023 election. It's over. 2027 election has not come. So anybody who is saying betrayal, what am I betraying? There is nothing on ground. When I was a spokesman in 2023, I did my job creditably well, and we convinced Nigerians on what we believe is right. But you can see that in Nigeria, you not only have to have the power to win election, you have to have the power to defend your election. So anybody that does not have that spirit or power to defend the votes in a manner that you would say, whatever happens to me as a person, let it happen. I am not willing to speak any further for the person. So what I just simply said is that going forward, I will no longer be part of this until these fears are addressed. So I did not disqualify anybody. One, I don't have that power. Then two, I am not betraying anybody because I'm still a member of Labour Party. And you can see I'm still fighting that Labour Party should be consolidated because Nigerians are looking for an alternative to these people. That if you want to fight these people who are compulsive thieves and who are the worst amongst us, leading us, according to Senator Ndume, who is part of them, then you have to grow higher and be more aggressive than calm down. That's what I said, and I stand by it. In all honesty, I would have said we don't. But because I'm a student of theology, I would not say so. Because when Elijah thought he was the only person that was worshiping God, God said, no, you're not the only person. There are more than 7,000 persons like you still in that country that have not done anything evil. I know them. So the only thing we have to do in this country, we must not be sentimentally attached to anybody, any politician. We must not be loyal to political parties or politicians. We have to be loyal to the country and to the law. And if any law is unjust, we have to fight the law. If anybody is doing anything illegal, no matter who the person is, we have to fight the person. So in Nigeria, we must create the environment so that those 7,000 that we do not know who are leaders will be able to begin to emerge. If the good ones keep quiet, they will never emerge. When people say people are selling their votes, you know why they are selling their votes? Because they believe that even if they vote their conscience, it will not count. Not because they want to be corrupt. They saw what happened in 2023. I was an active participant in that election of 2023. They did not sell their votes. But after, it did not count. So they'll be like, why would I go and say I'm voting for my conscience when it will not count? If I'm going to take this money, at least it will be what I gain. So if we don't fight,
people protested when I was governor. They even caused strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. we need more transparency. And when you talk about transparency in terms of figures, you show it, you elucidate it. Figures are not 1 + 1 is 2. It's not something you say it's just 2 because of. Tell us how we arrived at it and we'll believe. And when we talk about subsidy, I've continuously said, if we are removing subsidy, what are we replacing it with? Where are we applying that subsidy we removed to? So if you say to me, I've removed subsidy, I'm going to use it to build this number of classrooms, to be able to pull out of school children into school, so we can verify and follow and track those schools. We have issue in health, primary health care, especially issue of infant mortality. Removal of resource subsidy will enable us to build this number of primary health cares in different, so that we can measure it. So you don't remove something without saying what is replaced and where are we moving our money to. Or it's helping us to manage our debts. This is it. This. But here we have fuel subsidy removed, the debt is increasing, and we're not seeing anything. We have to continue our journey on democracy. It's government of the people, for the people, and by the people. However, we need to tweak it where we have some level of parliamentary system in it, like it's in South Africa. So we need to deal with issue of more scrutiny in our expenditure, in our borrowing, in efforts to be able to ensure that our scarce resources is prioritized to areas of urgent need for development, from security, food, all those areas, education. I'm not preoccupied about 2027 election. I'm preoccupied by Nigeria sitting today and having a better life. I've said it before, my politics is not about the election. I am not desperate to be president, and I don't want to. What I want to hear is that fuel prices are coming down, bread is getting cheaper, Nigerians are not. You cannot be talking about 38 million Nigerians facing hunger, and I'm talking about next election. Let's talk about hunger. Let's talk about managing our resources today. Let's talk about doing the right thing, the right behavior, showing example to the younger ones, growing up that we're leaders. I've said that everybody, they have right to protest. I've said it before. I would discuss with every protester. They even won government months before they did that. I would sit down and discuss with them. People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. I was talking with them. I didn't come down. I have never, as a politician, as a governor, for one day, go and ask any policeman, say, please, stop somebody. Talk less of arresting the person. It shouldn't be. In a democracy, people have right to say no. I've said it every day. If I'm managing this facility and everybody loves me, I will resign. This is me. Wherever I am, I believe that I have enemies. My job is to convince them. If everybody loves Peter, there's a problem. There's people who hate me because I'm just Peter. They don't even need to give me any reason. It is my job to convince them on why it should be. I convince the teachers why we should return schools to missionaries, and they've seen the result. I convince them why we should go to the missionary facilities, the Ministry of Health, and build school of nursing and midwifery. You just have to. It's a constant thing. That's why you're a leader. You're a communicator. You listen, you talk to the people. It's not a question of what the young ones, I'll meet them. The agitators, the protesters, I will be talking to them.
for this US election. So more now they know. Mothers, especially all these our women there, where they Nigeria, we don't know more about American politics. Una know say Michelle Obama and the Kamala Harris there. Now they
Brethren, the good news is that we have been monetized, as I've been saying. That is the good news. And the check who has the APC give me that. If you are here yesterday and you overheard me saying that APC don't give me check and I'm coming to disclose the amount today, Judge Belushi, or should I say Judge Berlusconi, he wanted to be a winch yesterday by trying to force me to disclose it yesterday when he alluded to the fact that hey, you never see get super chats. I don't get that now. I have gotten it now. Oh, chuk. Like I go make me. I have gotten it, and wanna show myself. Chuku. So let me go into. So now when they don't monetize us, it shows that our noise making is not in vain. And I want to say congratulations to every one of us, both those who will be part of us. We appreciate ya. We appreciate your followership, and we can only grow from here. We can only get to 1,000, 5 million, 10 billion, 5 million subscribers now. Just what 5 million Nigerians. Not that I don't welcome any other person, but if I get 10 billion people and only 5 million of them be Nigerians, I'm a winner. My dream, because if I get dream at all, is to be able to reach to 5 million Nigerians. That's my dream. How do I get the ears of 5 million Nigerians before I die? Is that something? Is that too? Is that too much or too low to aim for? So 5 million Nigerians is the goal, life goal. How do I get the ears of 5 million Nigerians? So the journeys are just take a different dimension altogether. Make I see why they try to do work. Did it work? I think it worked. Okay.
Like in all the nations of the world, the powerful political elites will determine who governs us. Like a proverbial knees on our necks, this nation is choking. We can no longer breathe. There is a shortage of air. We need to allow this nation thrive. I'm pleading with you tonight on behalf of millions of our people, more than 10 million of their children who are out of school, and more than half of the population who are in abject poverty. This nation cannot be taken as a private enterprise anymore. You, the ordinary Nigerian, can no longer keep quiet. The nation belongs to all of us. And this time around again, no sitting on the fence. We must speak up to rescue this nation. The continent of Africa is waiting for its giant to rise up and flourish. That is why 2023 election is a make or mar. Look, this nation cannot make a mistake with the choice of its next leader. It is a must we get it right. If you employ the best hands to run your private companies, we should have the best of us run the affairs of this nation. We must get leadership right, not only at the center, but across the states. Knowledge, crisis management skills, character and integrity, vision and courage to make tough decisions, effective communication skills, ability to unite the nation. Leaders who cannot show these traits cannot be hired. Enough is enough. Nigeria, arise. Vote and vote right. And your time is now.
You remember that classic from Shehu? What happened? Now every 4 years they will come give us speech. Huh? By the way, shout out to Shehu. Many of them now they follow his podcast. What's the difference between him on that podcast and when in the national telly? Yes. So as I said, we have been monetized. A couple of days ago, I've been a weeks ago with 1,000 subscribers. Now followed by monetization. So it's as if the noise we make here at times 14. We don't do 14 hours. I think the longest we don't stay an hour, 13 hours, I believe. We don't do during those campaign. I think we did like 16 hours. So it shows that the hours counts. It shows that the noise we are making is not in vain. So thank you everyone who has played one role or the other. Critics and every one of you out there. Una, thank you. So we are just getting started. It only goes that I have more to do. Need to more quality content to be produced. I took that as a challenge to bring more people that will educate us better. It's also a challenge for me to get more, employ more people. I should have somebody that will edit to start editing all these our long story, and I need more local content, live content, and I think as they always talk and say, we will get office for Osadebe Avenue. Because those way the way they always wonder where what is Osadebe Avenue. Osadebe Avenue is our own Asu Rock. It's Edo State Asu Rock. That's where the government is. So that's why it's called Osadebe Avenue. And if we have a correspondent from there, it would be nice. So with the monetization, I think I should be bold enough now to dey look for space and personnel. So ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. We does it, we did it, we do it, we're doing it. Congratulations. Jubilation in our platform. I like my background. 9 a.m. in the morning and Florida. 30 minutes away from Orlando. Traffic too much. Now I say fuck it. I pull up, sorry, man. I can't shout. The reason I walk, I dey go. I dey work now. This is my new office. Today, since they go to produce money now, we'll treat it as such. So traffic too much. Don't make I dey inside traffic. I say why the rush they go. Let me pull up. Um, where is Najama sef? Where is Najama? Today why they celebrate with palm wine? I know see you now. I know say Uzo was that a bad boy. I call you, you know answer, and I focus now. Once I did new place like this, it's always very it's survival instincts. Now be the thing. So that call will come soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have been recognized by the power that be, and I would deserve to earn money from our noise making. So, congratulations, y'all. It's now making common sense.
If government enter my backyard and see crude oil, they say that they are old. What if they enter my backyard and I see Igbo? Now, who get them? After you go say me, I no get focus. But I don't yam focus.
The monetization shows that we are focused. That we are focused here. That we have eyes on the ball. We are focused. What I think I said to Nigeria before, if I become the president of the country, anybody will get natural food from his land, my government get them. To get Igbo for your land, you're on your own and you get them. In other words, the only way to actually preserve your farm, your land, you must plant Igbo. To get 10 acre, you are required to use 10% of that acre to plant Igbo. If you have land, any piece of land you have, even though na small one plot of land, in as far wow. In as far now you are farming on it. You are required to use 10% of that land, whatever it is, to plant Igbo, food for the earth. Because as the only way we could say, people will not understand. The people should go listen to go pick up the Gregory. The Gregory that listen to his comic, listen to his speeches, his interviews, pick up his book, make us understand that if they commot drugs now, I don't even know why they classify Igbo as drugs, but if you take out all the drugs, if you live in America, if you put here for Ghana, you are in the street, you know say Igbo water compared to what they out there. It there where they put into their system or into their just for them to get by. It will be so. The Gregory said, if you take drugs out of the streets of America for 2 weeks, you will need the National Guard to keep the country at peace. Mhm. So federal government, it's a clue that they give on us. So the policy that we're pushing, the policy that they talk about now, the policy where I go push for is to any piece of land you have, you are using it for farming. 10% of that piece of land should be used to cultivate Igbo. Yeah, why? It's good for the health. It's good for your health. So, ladies and gentlemen, put that in your subconscious because that will be one of the policy I will push.
Oh, I know.
Affiliated to the governor will win everything, and you people are complaining about Wiki. Is this not worse than Wiki?
Is it affiliated to the governor?
Really? So who is the party affiliated to? You don't even know the chairman of the party.
Asking now.
It's affiliated to the governor. It's affiliated to the governor. That's the governor's political tool.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you're just telling me now. I don't know.
Really?
You're just telling me now.
Oh, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, my goodness.
No. Oh, yes.
So you people too,
good Lord.
you people too have become hegemons like you are blaming Wiki for. Isn't it? Isn't it?
No.
Really?
That is wrong.
Why?
That is wrong.
Why?
Because, yes, that is wrong. Yes,
Tell me.
A lot of us na cruise we do now for Nigeria. From the news media to the clown on the streets, all of us now cruise. So I'm looking at the activity in Nigeria talk about. Let me go to the news and see what Nigeria is talking about. Police alert Kwara could be on possible terror attack threats. Okay, oh, Nigeria have fun. So what do you want Nigeria do? What do they want make Kwaras and those people Kogis do? Now it's police that last them. If you not come outside, you should move out to another place. But they're like, what the heck does that even mean? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the kind of headline I'm seeing. AFCON apologize to Nigeria, Senate Libyan government. Funny. At this point, Super Eagles na no get private jets to go travel around Africa. No be shame. But the leaders, the heads of those, they get private jets. Nobody go tell me say them Amaju they no get private jets. So at this point, if NFF no fit maintain their own jets, where would they fly there around this neighboring country? I know the fuck. Stop complaining. Say that in maltreat you. I go do am. If na the only way I'll take beach be that I'll leave you for my airport. You can't do shit. I only apologize, but say no we apologize. Go buy private jets. President Tinubu don't make they give one of the private jets. It's ridiculous at this point. Nigeria no get NFF no get their own jets to travel within the African continent. So they complain, they shame. May they apologize for what? Well, that's what is on the news. You need to bother to read all this kind of bullshit.
You are watching feudalism being institutionalized in broad daylight. Feudalism thrives on impunity. It does not thrive on the rule of law. That is what you are seeing institutionalized. Law does not matter and cannot and must not matter if feudalism must reign. And that is what has happened. What all the people who have helped to institutionalize this madness would have found is that they have helped to promote the reign of evil. Because if this evil is condoned in relation to one, it is institutionalized in relation to all.
Make I show you those people where help institutionalize the feudalism system that you are criticizing.
I'm desperate to see Nigeria war. No, and because I've been inside, I know it is presently a criminal enterprise. That must be dismantled. And that's how Africa is. Because as governor, I can take my state money and come here and buy a house. Buy a house all over the world that I don't need. So that's what we need to dismantle. If we dismantle it, it will work. There's no reason why we should be where we are. Today, secondary school penetration in Nigeria is 28%. China is 90%. It shouldn't be. We can do more. So we are waiting to
Yeah. So, Uncle Dele, these are the people who help institutionalize what you are criticizing. They are part and parcel. Now them be the engineer, now them be the management, now them be the sales, now them be they are everywhere. So, now them. But your head bent on making him the president. So I don't understand. I don't understand. You are criticizing the system, and those who are preserving and nurturing the system. On the other hand, you are campaigning for one of them to be. I just Yoruba was a man. It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense to nobody.
You can't make this up.
So, Congress has paid over $17 million in hush money for sexual misconduct inside of the offices in these buildings. And what's more is that was taxpayer money, right? The allegation is that President Trump paid $130,000 of his own money. But here in Congress, there may be some on this dais. I mean, I'm for turning loose all of these records. Who in here has had the taxpayer pay for their sexual misconduct charges the hush money? I bet there's some over there. There may be some over here. I don't know, but I do know it's taxpayer money. And I do know not a single penny of it has been turned in as a campaign finance expense. Is the FEC going to investigate the $17 million that the Congress has paid to settle, behind closed doors, these sexual misconduct allegations?
We are not in this alone.
Times are difficult, and wherever you see free food, please endeavor to avail yourself.
I know times are difficult, but they don't monetize us now. Sure. So, congratulations. While some are spending their money, some are angry that the money. I don't know, but I know.
Many of all these guys, be like say something to the war owner for it.
Now,
now come boys out. Shit go the war owner. I'm not fear that toilet go shit. Eh?
Yeah, I'm
not fear that toilet go shit. Okay, who know so una again yan. What the yan JJ for not be to the shit. Normally, we as the boys, we not say yes, una again yan. The yan JJ for una to the shit. Okay, why be say una come boy house shit go the war owner and not fear that toilet go shit. What is the war owner? Eh? Una come back first una need something, make the boy go outside, go buy something before the boy come now, quick rush enter toilet, go shit. The boy come na room go dey smell anyhow. Una carry perfume spray for everywhere. Everywhere come dey smell like where they use chemical. Where they use chemical perfume una shit smell. Go come dey smell like where they use chemical spray. What is the worry una? Eh? If you want shit for help person dey. Enter toilet shit. Not be say you call a fair excuse. You use that tell the boy say you want so thing. Make the boy go get her for outside. Before the boy call you rush enter toilet shit. If you long who are? You beluwa. Salobala o.
Now, these are the problems we have to table at the National Youth Conference. So I am exploring the issues. This guy, I am trying to reach this guy to be delegate, and they need to table this matter at the National Youth Conference because it's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. One of those matters that I know that is very serious that we also have to talk about when we get to the National Youth Conference. Somebody should put me through to the judge on you, since he had decided that we are not going to take our matter to the street again, we are going to the National Conference. These are other matters we will need to discuss for them.
If government enter my backyard and see crude oil, they say that they are old. What if they enter my backyard and I see Igbo? Now, who get them? After you go say me, I no get focus. But I don't yam focus.
Those are other matters we will talk for the National Conference. Because I don't understand. So everybody get their own issue. The issue that I would love to hear them table before the National Youth Conference. And two, there's another one. I'll give another one.
See, I beg, you see this una matter, so make una dey specific. Sometimes I dey see some things, this one just smoke igbo, your craze. This one just smoke, make una dey specific, not be kana smoke, you dey get me so. This person now make una dey talk, now say smoke igbo, your craze. Pass on kana, not be even pass on pepperlin. If this guy not the alright, man, no think. Kana self na therapy. This kana matter na therapy on separate therapy. You dey get ego maintain your steez. And if you can't give a kana, you not got the alright, then una pursue and go village. may go settle with who they drag land with for village. They don't swear for that for village, may go settle with person. Now make can be say this cannot matter is meant for businessmen. They're not the feel they afford that make don't go they smoke all those this matter, all those cheap matter for that side. They get me so it's better for businessmen. If you put this one, I go put it go give you wisdom to put some catches in order. That's so.
So those are the matters. The matters I want it to be discussed thoroughly at the National Youth Conference. The idea issue to pull a call to me, make I you know address, try to tell them the angle that we are coming from for this issue. So far, 3 issues that have to be discussed at the national conference. There's another one too.
We lift your name higher. How you go see person may they do cannot matter, they call us smoker. Person may be like say your chest, the chest 80k, 70k canal, you they call us smoker. Person may see they buy a cigar, Bensi switch, Oris, 200 naira, you see they call us smoker. I don't understand. When I see they try to put some kind of respect now, you be like more they compare Rolex wristwatch with all those better wristwatch, all those 11k, 115 better wristwatch. The difference clear now. Those men do cannot matter. They are not smoker. They are businessmen. They are trying to put some kind of calculation of business together. You they get me so I be they swear for you. You know say the difference clear.
So these are the issues that need to be discussed. Those are the issues that need to be discussed at the National Youth Conference. 3 issues. They are very, very important today in Nigeria. Number 1.
Alpha, many of all these guys, be like say something the war on for head. Una come boys as shit go the war on and not fear that toilet go shit. Una not fear that toilet go shit. Okay, una no say una get yan, what is the yan there for not be to the shit. Normally, we as the boys, we not say yes, una get yan. The yan there for una to the shit. Okay, why be say una come boy as shit go the war on and not fear that toilet go shit. What is the war on? Una come back to say una need something, make the boy go outside, go buy something before the boy come now, quick rush enter toilet, go shit. The boy come na room go dey smell anyhow. Una carry perfume spray for everywhere. Everywhere come dey smell like where they use chemical. Where they use chemical perfume and una shit smell. You go come dey smell like where they use chemical spray. What is the worry una? If you want shit for help person dey. Enter toilet shit. Not be say you call a fair excuse. You use that tell the boy say you want so thing. Make the boy go get am for outside. Before the boy come, you rush enter toilet shit. If you no who are. That's
another matter we have to table before the National Youth Conference in Abuja. It's very important. Very important. So you can see the guy did very serious. So serious issue like that has to be put before the national interest. Because we can get out of control. We can get out of hand. And we don't want to see like that. So I try to arrange the things that we need to talk about at the national. Since the judge is saying no one protest again. So
articulation but unfortunately, and we got the approval from the Libyan Civil Aviation Authority that we are approved to land in Brazil. But unfortunately, when we start the science, they asked us.
People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. We need more transparency. And when you talk about transparency in terms of figures, you show it, you elucidate it. Figures are not 1 + 1 is 2. It's not something you say it's just 2 because of. Tell us how we arrived at it and we'll believe. And when we talk about subsidy, I've continuously said, if we are removing subsidy, what are we replacing it with? Where are we applying that subsidy we removed to? So if you say to me, I've removed subsidy, I'm going to use it to build this number of classrooms, to be able to pull out of school children into school, so we can verify and follow and track those schools. We have issue in health, primary health care, especially issue of infant mortality. Removal of resource subsidy will enable us to build this number of primary health cares in different, so that we can measure it. So you don't remove something without saying what is replaced and where are we moving our money to. Or it's helping us to manage our debts. This is it. This. But here we have fuel subsidy removed, the debt is increasing, and we're not seeing anything. We have to continue our journey on democracy. It's government of the people, for the people, and by the people. However, we need to tweak it where we have some level of parliamentary system in it, like it's in South Africa. So we need to deal with issue of more scrutiny in our expenditure, in our borrowing, in efforts to be able to ensure that our scarce resources is prioritized to areas of urgent need for development, from security, food, all those areas, education. I'm not preoccupied about 2027 election. I'm preoccupied by Nigerians sitting today and having a better life. I've said it before, my politics is not about the election. I am not desperate to be president, and I don't want to. What I want to hear is that fuel prices are coming down, bread is getting cheaper, Nigerians are not. You cannot be talking about 38 million Nigerians facing hunger, and I'm talking about next election. Let's talk about hunger. Let's talk about managing our resources today. Let's talk about doing the right thing, the right behavior, showing example to the younger ones, growing up that we're leaders. I've said that everybody, they have right to protest. I've said it before. I would discuss with every protester. They even want government money.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would have to go and come back.